So my buns are uneven, but the fact that we even ended up with buns is an accomplishment because I'm not good at hair at all. As you can tell, I feel like I look like Luna when she became a human. So ColourPop did a collab with Sailor Moon, and I'm kind of a big fan of Sailor Moon. I'm a bit of a fan. Okay, I may have watched all of the series in the 90s. Okay, I also may have cried at the new series. I own all of the Pop Funkos. It's the lock screen and background on my cell phone. I'm working on collecting all of the Eternal editions of the mangas. Got a little behind on that one. I have the jewelry and I kind of have a tattoo. So when this collab with ColourPop got announced, I ended up taking a nap and woke up to all of my friends having sent it to me. And so yes, I bought all of it. And it came super quick. Like, I was very surprised. It came very, very quick. I have opened it just because I wanted to do a quality check really quick and because my mom wanted to see it. I still have all the bubble wrap and everything in there. I kind of am already in love. So these are the two lip bundles, Moonlight and Daylight. And then we have both of the Luna blushes. I went ahead and just bought the entire collection because it was a lot less stressful than trying to put everything in my bag. Because the ones that I wasn't really that keen on getting was the glitter, but it was only like a $10 difference and a lot less stress. So, considering how fast this thing sold out, I don't mind. And then last but not least, we have the palette. And I think the packaging is super cute. It was very hard online to kind of be able to tell, like, all of the little details. Like, it's hollow and everything, and I absolutely dig that. And then if we break into the palette itself, I didn't realize, and maybe I just didn't pay enough attention because I saw Sailor Moon collab and was like, okay, I'm buying it, and didn't look any further. I mean, I looked at the colors and stuff, and I absolutely dig the colors. But, like, I don't know if you can tell, it's one of those that, like, as you move it, it changes. I think that's adorable, and I didn't know that it did that. And I think that that's kind of something that they should have advertised a little bit more. And as far as I can tell, all of them do it. I know the first thing I noticed it on was the Luna blush. Because it's Luna fighting to get the band-aids off when she first meets Usagi. So I'm going to go through, I'm going to swatch the colors in the palette, and I'm also probably going to talk about why I love Sailor Moon so much. Here's a close-up of all the colors. They all have a hollow band around them, which I absolutely love. Editing Jessie listened to the spiel that Jessie, you're watching, said, and it was awful. So instead, I'm going to explain why I love Sailor Moon while we watch the swatches. When I was 5 or 6 years old, it was the first time I ever saw Sailor Moon. This was a time in the 90s when most cartoons are dudes, and there weren't a lot of girls in the mix. Then entered Sailor Moon, and all of the characters were girls. All of the scouts were different. They all had different interests and different personalities. It was such a variety of female characters that I'd never really seen before, and we still don't really even see that often. And their flaws were all different, but their flaws could also be strengths in different times. At the time, I didn't really appreciate it as much as I do now, and during the many rewatches through, I related to the story just as much, if not more, and I think that's what makes it such an amazing, magical story. Naoko Takeuchi, the creator of Sailor Moon, said that she did so because at the time she didn't have any friends, so she made herself a group of girls that she would want to be friends with. And I think through her doing that, she created a group of friends that all of us were able to kind of grow up with and tell stories that teach us and inspire us all these different things. The story of the Silver Millennium and its princess was honestly the first story that I think I ever truly fell in love with. I will say that some of them were very sheer, but I'm alright with that. A lot of people I saw were kind of complaining about the colors online, about the fact that they, they're not bright enough and all that kind of stuff. They're not big, bright colors like Sailor Moon is kind of known for, like, in, like, her uniform and all that kind of stuff. But at the same time, I think this is kind of more towards the 90s anime, just based off of course, the images that they used, because the colors remind me more of those, like, softer moon sequences of like them remembering Silver Millennium, and of the like romance parts between her and Tuxedo Mask, and like basically any scene where the locket played. The locket melody is kind of what these remind me of, and I'm fine with that. These colors are more of what I normally wear on like a daily basis, as opposed to like the crazy kind of stuff that I do on here. I am more of a neutral person, so I'm gonna go through and I'm just gonna kind of do a look. Not a professional, probably not gonna be all that great. Oh, one complaint, and I know a lot of ColourPop palettes don't have this, but I like mirrors, you know? So this way you don't have to like hold two things while you're trying to do your makeup, but it make it work. Also, this came in the Jeffree Star Mystery Valentine's box. It was the deluxe one, the $100 one. I thought that was pretty cool. So, it's coming in handy. Alright, so first, I'm just gonna dip into Twilight Flash. Listen to me. So this is the look. I'm not sure how well, let me see if I can get a little closer. Not sure how well you can see. I had a bit of an issue. I don't know whether I'm just not used to ColourPop's formulas, because to be completely honest, this is the first ColourPop palette that I've ever bought. So I'm not sure if I'm just not used to the formula. The powders did great, but the shimmers are kind of, they're solid, but they're not. They're not a pressed powder. Like, it's, like, I was able to kind of push it around and then, like, pat it back down. I don't know the actual term for it, and I feel like a really dumbass right now. But it, I mean, once I used my finger, it was definitely a lot better, as you can see on my actual eyelid. It's just very hard to use your finger underneath the eyelid, which is where I typically like to also put sparkle. So I'm gonna quickly put my brows and my eyeliner on, and I'm gonna then do the blushes and the lip colors. So now that the eyes are done, I'm gonna go ahead and do the two pressed powders for blush. I will say the one thing that I think this collab was kind of missing was highlighter, and I think it was the perfect opportunity for highlighter. I mean, there's so many silver prism references you can kind of go with for this, but there are two shades of blush. One is shimmery, and I've actually been finding myself really preferring shimmery colors lately, and I noticed these have mirrors, which a little weird to me, but okay. So let me see, this one is called Cat's Eye, which is the shimmery one, and then the other one is called From the Moon, which is just the regular colored one. So I'm gonna do one on each side, and then this one is Cat's Eye. It's got a lot of payoff right away. That's got a, wow, on camera it's a lot more than it is in person. I don't know whether it's because of the ring light or not, but I mean, I'm not mad at it. I actually do kind of like it. As I said, it's a lot more on camera than it is in person, or at least in the mirror, I'm kind of always been a bigger fan of the rosier cheeks. I like looking like I'm a porcelain doll because I'm so pale. And then the next one is From the Moon. These little Luna stamps are so cute in the palette. I absolutely adore it. That one has a lot of... I actually really like this. This is a lot of payoff immediately. I normally feel like I have to, like, build up my blush. And then now I didn't get enough off of my brush. So... But these are very pigmented colors, considering they're... I mean, I don't know. I guess because it's Sailor Moon, I expect it to be more like the Etude House way of doing collabs, where it's very soft, very muted colors. But I'm actually really digging the color payoff. As I said, this is the first time I have ever actually used ColourPop. Other than lip products, I bought the Sophia Nagard lip bundle, which... love it. So that's the blush. On this side we have From the Moon, and on this side we have Cat's Eye. I don't know why I didn't remember the word, but so I actually think I like this one a bit more, but this one has the bit of shimmer in it, and the shimmer is what I am a fan of. This one's also a stronger color. The From the Moon. I'm looking at myself in the monitor, and I promised myself I wouldn't do that as much this video, but oops. I have no idea what to do with these. I don't know what glitter is for. Is it for like the hair part? I don't know. Which again is one of the reasons why I wasn't like I have to have it, because I don't know what it's for. Maybe it says on the box. For body use only. No idea what to do with these. At all. Ooh. I need to work on that scent, because that is not a good scent. I've been spoiled by the makeup that smells like candy. But this is the shade... Oh god, I don't know. I just pulled them both out. Does it say on the bottom? Moon Prism Power. They're very pretty. Don't get me wrong. Again, they don't smell the best. And then this one is shade Moonlight Legend. Yeah, I feel like these would go good for like the in the part hair, how people do that thing. It doesn't want to focus. There we go. A little bit better. I guess, I don't know. I probably should swatch them. They feel weird. Again, they don't necessarily smell the best. So this is Moonlight Legend. I feel like this would be good for a photo shoot type deal. Like, I don't think I would wear this every day. But for a cute photo shoot, like with my sister or my friends or something like that, like, maybe. And then the other one, Moon Prism Power. Now this one shows up a bit more. This is like the most awkward angle for me to do this. So I'm not gonna lie, looking at them like this, there's not that much of a difference between the two of them. One's just more pinky and one's more purple. Because in the bottles, they look very different, you saw. But on, that is Moonlight Legend, and this one is Moon Prism Power. So this one's just more pinky, but I mean, I feel like I'm going to try to mesh them together. I don't think it's going to work, because I think they have officially dried on my skin, which actually, you know, that's not bad. That's not bad for having, like, okay, I can kind of see the point. I'm just not a body glitter person. So, but that's what it looks like mixed together. Which again, I'm not mad at it. It's just not my style. I probably, like, again, you know, in the hair or something like that, which I feel like is a pain in the ass to get out of your hair, but whatevs. You do you, boo, if that's your thing. Lip time. So I feel like I should do Daylight first. Try that out. So this first one is Usagi. I get where they were going by calling it a gloss, but I almost feel like it's more like a tint. And I think it actually kind of matches pretty well. Like, I feel like this is a very... I can't think of the proper term, but it's very pink. And I'm not mad at that. Oh, okay. I'm dumb. So this is the Ultra Blotted Lip. That's why it's not a gloss. Sorry about that. My battery died. But while we were away, I played, and I don't know if you can see, I tried to use the eyeshadow as highlighter, and I think it worked. On this side is Silver Crystal, and this side is Silver Millennium, which is also the colors that I have on my eyes. So yeah, now I'm gonna try to speed through the lip colors as fast as possible and not be an idiot. This one is an ultra glossy lip, unlike the last one, which I was like, I don't know why they're calling it a gloss when it's not, because it's blotted. Probably help if I paid attention to things. Ooh, that smells good. It smells like coffee. So I'm always a fan of a good gloss. It smells very good, almost like either caramel or coffee. I can't quite tell. Maybe salted caramel. I have issues. But this one, I didn't even say the name of it, is Moon Tiara, which I think is weird because it's for the Daylight collection. But so not a lot of color, but I'm still not mad at it. I actually really kind of dig it because it smells good, it looks good, and it doesn't have that like feeling that a lot of lip glosses have. I feel like companies are trying to figure out ways to not do that with how many people hate it. So now we're going to go into Moonlight. And if I remember correctly, I did like these colors better online, but we'll see. I'm actually going to start with the Ultra Glossy, just purely because it's easier to take off, and two, I feel like that this one is going to kind of match the look a little bit better. Oh, what I was going to say about the other one, because I have a feeling this is going to have the same time, I'm not a big fan of the applicator. Gloss can have a doe foot applicator too. It doesn't have to be a paintbrush. And it is a little bit darker. So this one is Moonlight, this one is Daylight, which I actually kind of really like that they did that. Because you get a look for both parts of the day. One's for work, one's for going out. Another thing I like about gloss is that if you mess up, not as easy to notice as it is with solid colors. So this is Moonlight. It's Sailor Moon. It's very glossy. I very much dig it. This one doesn't smell like the other one did. I mean, it still has a smell, but like it didn't hit me like the other glossy lip hit me. Can't really notice the difference between the colors though. I think this one, it does appear a little bit darker on camera maybe, but like just here I can't really tell the difference. So wow, the white mirror is really throwing my camera off, I think. My lips didn't look bad enough last time. I really should have exfoliated them first. This is the blotted lip for Moonlight called Bunhead. Okay, I'm a little mad. They should have switched them to where Bunhead was part of Daylight and Moon Tiara was part of Moonlight. But my opinion. This is just with one dip in, but I'm gonna go back in because I like more color. Yeah, this is definitely a color I'm probably gonna wear all the time. I have never had any issues with ColourPop's lip colors. I absolutely love them, and I'm glad I saved this one for last because I do feel like it kind of matches the rest of the look. So overall thoughts, I absolutely love this collab. The body glitter is really the only thing I don't know that I will ever have a use for, except for maybe during photo shoots. The color palette on the eyeshadows, I absolutely love it. It just appears that the formula on this one is a little weird when it comes to being able to be used on brushes. The blushes blew my mind. Never had that much color payoff come from a blush before on the first dip. Maybe that's just me, I don't know, but I absolutely dig it. And then of course I actually kind of really like the highlight that I got from those two eyeshadows. So overall, I'm very impressed as a Sailor Moon fan. I'm very happy to be able to own this collection. It sold out so fast. And I'm so glad that I got to be able to get the collection, and I'm gonna be able to use this hopefully for, I would say the rest of my life, but I know it's not gonna last so long. That's what the tattoo is for. I am very happy with this collab. I definitely think if they restock it, if you're a Sailor Moon fan, you should totally get it. And again, I wish that they had put this online, the fact that it moves. I think that's adorable. So if you like this video, leave a like. This is the part I'm very bad at, as opposed to the rest of the video. If you like this video, leave a like. If you want to see more stuff of me being crazy, not necessarily with makeup, I kind of do a lot of stuff. Hit subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know if you're a huge Sailor Moon fan and if you got the palette and if you like the collection. So I will see you probably very soon. Just filmed some stuff regarding BTS's new music video that just dropped in the album release, so that'll be following this video very shortly, more than likely, depending on how quickly I can edit it. So yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye!